Let me preach this to you this morning, if you care to listen, that life is never easy. And if anyone ever told you there's gonna come easy, it's a lie from the pit of hell. But because it is not easy, it's not enough reason why we shouldn't aim to be significant even while we are in this phase. God left us here for a purpose, and I'm going to begin to show you something. From Matthew chapter 25, Jesus gave us two different illustrations about what the kingdom of heaven is going to look like. In the first part, he said the kingdom of God can be likened to the case of the 10 virgins. 5 of them were smart, 5 were not smart. The 5 smart guys knew that the bridegroom was coming, and they got the oil, they prepared themselves for the arrival. The other 5 came with their lamp, but there was no oil inside, and they were all asleep. Suddenly there was a loud noise that the bridegroom had arrived, and every one of them stood up. The ones that brought the lamp had their lamps on, they had oil in their lamps, and the one that didn't have it came to meet them and say, "Can you please borrow us some oil?" And they said to them, "We don't have enough that can go around, so go buy your own." While they went to buy theirs, the bridegroom had entered and the door had been locked. And they came back and said to him, "Please, we are back. Can you open the door for us?" And he said to them, "No, the door is shut." The other part was the parable of the talents. We gave to one 5, he gave to one 3, and he gave to another 1. And when he came back, the one that he gave 5 had used his 5 well and multiplied it. He gave him more, another 5, same thing with the 3, same thing with the 1. Now, watch this. One was about preparing for the return of the bride. One was about using the gift that he has given to you. So he likened the return of Christ to, you must be prepared and you must be using your gift. The same scenario that Jesus painted, one was about preparing for his return. I see that, and I call that spiritual preparation. And the other was about deploying the use of your talent, which we can say physical preparation. What shocked me the most, this was about the guy who he gave 1 talent and did not do anything with it. He says, "I was afraid I would lose your money, so I hid it in the earth. Look, here is your money back." But the master replied, look at this reply. He said, "You wicked and lazy servant. If you knew that I harvested crops I didn't plant and gathered crops I didn't cultivate, why didn't you deposit my money in the bank? At least I could have gotten some interest in it." Then he ordered, "Take the money from his servant and give it to the one with the 10 bags and silver. To those who use well what they have been given, even more will be given, and they will have abundance. But from those who do nothing, even what they have will be taken away. Now throw this useless servant into utter darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing." It was about those who use it. So let nobody tell you that preparing or aiming for the return of Christ is just about keeping yourself holy. 2 parables. People decided to take that which worked for their psychology and push it as religion. So how do we become significant? When we prepare for God's return and when we deploy that which he has deposited in us.